along with Purple Power, People Eaters over there. And we'll do our thing here in a little afternoon action. Hope everybody's having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. We are going to knock out some more moments as we've been doing and talk about the show today. Yeah, hope you're all having a great time wherever you may be. Right. Let me figure out where we're at. We finished up Team Affinity. And it looks like we can jump into this Mazeroski moment. So let's try that real quick. Hey, what's up, D1Flix? Good to see you again. Question of the stream. People are nicer now or people were nicer back in the day? I think it's kind of tough to say. Son of a gun. There we go. Mike's on. There we go. Can't get enough. Cannot get enough of the Donnie. Kurt M. Jelly. What's up, guys? I don't think you're ready for this jelly. This is jelly with a G, though. So, Phil, how's it going? Have you packed any more diamonds since I spoke to you earlier today? This is perfect. I think it's going to be a perfect out. Did he trap it? No, he got it. Dang it. Throw the challenge flag. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Three in a day. 3 a day, Donnie. 0 diamonds packed. Sounds like you and I are getting packed tight spot. Unfortunately. Need to get on base one time. I may be better off just setting down the controller, guys. We'll find out. Have you hit a foul ball home run? Apparently in Rogers Center, if you hit it over the net, it counts as a home run right now. I don't think that one's going to see its way through. All right, we're out with Mazeroski. Stream 3 already, Donnie's on the grind. I don't think I'll get to stream much over the weekend because it's going to conflict with my sports streaming job. So I thought we better get it in here. And that one will drop finally. Roflo, how's the grind going? Roflo's, he's going to be a millionaire here in a minute. You're using the new zone hitting is tight spot. #1 sports fan, what's up, bud? Shout out the buddies here. We got tight spot, Roflo, and Solo first gentleman in. We did get a standard pack, so at the end of this mess of shenanigans, we'll open our packs here. Oreo and Evanson's, welcome in, guys. Samuel the Sniper. What's up, Samuel? No, my pulls have been hot garbage, unfortunately. I mean, I haven't opened a boatload of packs, but I could have hit a diamond by now. NVM Cash. What's up, Cash? All right, so we got Hafner up here. I feel like Hafner used to have a good swing in the game. I want to say Hafner was in the game in 19. LL, those are the lost legends. Which legend are you going to miss the most? For me, it's, of course, Ricky Henderson. Oh, a Ness. What's going on, Ness? Thanks for following. Gotta be careful on saying that too quickly. Roflo's speaking it out to the universe here. Your only diamond you gotten so far is 88 Androlis, which gives you an elite bullpen lefty day 1. Yeah, it sucks about Ricky not being in the game. My assumption is Ricky's family wanted more money than they were willing to give up for Ricky's rights. But, you know, I'm assuming stuff. Just completed Pull A program. I got those WBCs done. So this should help a little bit with the collections, I guess. Collecting is a pain in the butt, man. Gotta hold down the... I was going to do the starter collections. It is taking forever. I'm going to see if I can do it in the app. So yeah, Ness, who's your favorite athlete of all time, Ness? No money spent, what should you be doing first? I'll tell you what I'm doing first, and you can go about it however you like, but I'm doing moments first. Out of Diamond Dynasty, you can do all the moments. and it goes a little faster than messing with their clunky menus. So that's what I'm doing first and foremost. Also, no spent grinder here. All right, Hafner mashing them into the old Viking seats there. Back when we had multi-sport facilities. Let's see. Red Ribbon, Seth, Aiden, December, Lucas, Tatted OG Money. Welcome in, guys. Hopefully they change it to where you can just tap X to collect the card. Yes, exactly. The auto collect was freaking me out, Roflo, because it was like collect 90 cards. It's like, I don't want to binder lock all these cards. I just want to lock the ones I need to pass the collection. So I haven't tried it that way. The game seems okay to me so far, Seth. It's probably on par with last year's game, at least my initial impressions so far. The issue is I haven't jumped into head-to-head play. I'm hearing the frame rates are bad on online play. But I'll get there probably Monday, I think. Try to knock as much offline stuff out and also try to get the rust off. Seth, are you thinking about picking up the game? I didn't clip anything from the first 2 streams, so I threw a quick TikTok out there of the Macho Man on that wrestling game instead. You think it's just a visual bug? Only takes the total number required. Defaults to your lowest over. Oh, nice. Okay. I may go ahead and knock him out that way then. Has anybody hit the foul ball home run in Rogers Center yet? Or was that limited to the Reddit? Dude, we did the Royal Rumble. Is that clip where you were like, hey, that was pretty cool when I snuck out of there with the Macho Man with those 2 dudes trying to throw me out of the ring. Let me restart since we didn't get a hit there in the first couple at bats. Kyron, Nathan, El Jefe, Locke, Sean, Finn, Kay, Parkery, welcome in, fellas. Guys and gals of TikTok. Anybody watching on the Red platform, too. I don't have the timer set because I got to jump off at 5 my time. So we'll get an hour or so in trying to knock out these moments. Question of the stream. People are nicer now or people used to be nicer? There we go. How far did that one fly? Oh, I guess they're not going to tell me. Cool. Cool. Oh, yeah, I should watch the WBC. I keep forgetting about the WBC. I'll definitely watch the Warriors stink it up. But, yeah, I should watch some of those baseball games, too. I thought somebody said there was 2 games tonight for WBC action. All right, so we get through this Hafner moment. Out at Progressive Field. Where's Flo? Anti-Flo. Let's see. Alex, Dennis, welcome in, guys. Ooh, couple of Aaron Judges there. I'm gonna get really tired of seeing his O face on those packs. Do you know what channel it's on? Do I have to like stream it on Tubi or something? I bought this thing for this office in here. It's the handy dandy, what is it? On Google deal, but I didn't plug it back in. I took it with us to the Wolf Lodge, and I haven't set it back up. Oh, Fluxers, I may have that one on my my cable box. All right, I'm gonna take a look. Live sports reaction here, maybe. I know I got FS1. I'm not sure about FS2. We go to the old handy Google Gemini AI, see if they can tell me where FS2 is on DirecTV. They claim it's on channel 618. Let me see. I'm watching a preview for Zootopia. That one was a bit of a snoozer. Watched it yesterday. Wasn't terrible, but yeah, wasn't on the edge of my seat either. Just got Schwarber from the XP path. Good going, Solo. What's your best XP method for us right now? I thought that one might elevate. But yeah, I got the game on. Thanks, Roflo. You may be able to stream it on Tubi. You'll have a look. Luckily, I have FS2, so I'm watching there. Jump in with Kaya. What's up, jumping? What type of jumping do you do? Long jump, triple jump, high jump, jump for joy. Tell us more about yourself, Kaya. Playing the game. All right, just be a grinder, says Solo. And since you're in the red platform, Kaya, please be sure to subscribe and hit the thumbs up. All right, we need a home run and 4 RBI. See you later, ball. Haven't seen that one in a minute. Shoot, I still have the home run emote. Oh, there it is. Didn't even know where it was on the tablet anymore. World Baseball Classic in Miami. Bam's going to go drop 83 runs on one of these nations. All right, so Korea and the Dominican. See, not grinding if you're fighting, says Solo. All right, that was not the home run we were looking for. And I flip it on, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in the batter's box. Andres and Edgar Bruce, welcome in, guys. I think that one's leaving the yard, hopefully. I need to hydrate. I'm exhausted from that at-bat. All right, we'll take the home run. Dark Spected's in the house. What's up, Dark? Thanks for lurking, buddy. Lurk is love is what I was told. You got Nolan from the Pool A program. I got a boatload of golds, but I need a lot of diamonds to cover for my lack of skill. Yeah, almost done with this Hafner deal. Make sure I stretch. You got it, Seth. Good look, Seth. And the old line drive home run. We'll take it. Thing was coming right at the PCI, and I sunk the PCI down like a first timer. I'm gonna be sitting there with the lowest setting on sensitivity and a black precision ring, maybe 2 black precision rings, so I don't slam. Watching Manny Machado step in. I'm hoping Manny hits into a double play. F Manny Machado. Sorry, Manny Machado enjoyers. He went after my boy Donaldson years ago. All right, so we had a leadoff homer, and then we failed to get another hit. Let's see, Rican, welcome in. User 5057, welcome in. Oh, Manny with a pretty good swing. It's going to stay into left field. PCI check on that deal. Oof. Somebody check Hafner's bat or blood test him after the game. Get a urine sample from Hafner. Hey, what's happening, Mr. Luna? Welcome in. Yeah, it was a little bit more squared up, but still underneath. So Hafner making up for my my lack of skill here. That one RTR. What's RTR? Roll Tide Roll? Yeah, streamers getting belled again. Yes, 100%. So we got through the Mazeroski program. I don't know if Mazeroski has one moment and Hafner had a boatload of moments. I haven't selected either from selection menu. So now we're on the Spotlight programs. Spotlight drop is, let's see, it's coming 4-2. So apparently I can't play this. Bummer. All right, what should we do, guys? Showdown, I guess? We did all the moments. Let's go open the packs, I guess. It's either Showdown or Conquest for me, I think, at this stage. I guess we can go and enjoy my squad here. Group of winners, the 83 overall team. Got Fitzgerald. I don't even know who that is. Carter Jensen, Mark McGuire, Dozier, Larkin, Chipper Jones, Robbie Perkins, household name, Jeremy Burnett's, and Aaron Judge around the diamond. And my best pitcher is Shohei. So We'll see how that goes. Maybe we'll get something good right now. 5 standards and a ballin is a, or not a ballin is a habit. The WBC card. Elmer Rodriguez. Get to see the diamond animation. Not going to get it there. Vladimir Guerrero was scored. I missed whatever happened, but Dominican team on top 1-0. It was Camarino with a hit up the left field line. I got the goose on the loose icon, so that'll get me a whole lot of nothing. Good slide from Vladdy Jr. there. All right, we are going to settle for Alejandro Kirk instead of a diamond. Well, let's see. Haven't got used to how this menu works yet. Play, single player. Let's do showdown, I guess. Face off against final boss Uribe or face off against final boss Hernandez. Let's start with a WBC. 50 stubs, I can swing it. Start the draft. Kind of like in Moncada out of my options there. Although Naylor's got a cool swing usually. Let's grab Fernando Tatis. I went Kyle Till, although Witt being at the start of the lineup, bunting is my style. We'll take Ozzy Albies for the switch hitting, although Soto's tempting. I guess we can grab Gunner for some more speed. Hopefully Gunner or Witt has secondary second base. Need a catcher. I guess we'll grab Tellez for now. Not loving Gio Urshela. Let's grab Trace Thompson. Like in rally time and I don't know, hero time. Curtis and Leonardo, welcome in, guys. Cam, good to see you back in. If you're free to chat, Cam was doing a CPR certification earlier today. A's legend. Well, they kind of set up the lineup the way that I like here. Not too bad. Yeah, Trace didn't get many games with the A's. I feel like he only got, I don't know, 10 games or something. I may be wrong. It may have been a lot more than what I'm remembering, but I was hoping he was going to work out, just like a lot of things I was hoping was going to work out there in the Bay Area. All right, on to the mini boss. Showdown versus Team USA. And this Dominican team, I believe they're the favorites in the tournament now. They are trying to drop the bunt. You got 13 of 40 Mets cards for a real tight spot.
Now batting, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Can't really pay attention to what I need to do here. I guess get the lead. Gonna try to steal with Witt Jr. Oh, what's up, Nats fan? Nats, I know you weren't buying the game, but have you checked out some streams? Do you have any desire to jump on the game from what you're seeing so far? Hey, we got a new follower, and it's Hawk. What's happening, Hawk? You've been enjoying the streams. Yeah, all the baseball guys are back, right? We're taking a hiatus. All right, success. Keep on rolling here. Congratulations. All right, we can get Buxton. Buxton's probably good. Get Nolan Jones out of there. Can shove over Trace Thompson or something. I'll put on Bunt Cheese too in case I need it. Hayden, thanks for following. Who's your favorite baseball player, Hayden? Same question for you, Hawk. Who's your favorite baseball player? Oh, Dominican team is stringing together some hits here. This might turn into an ugly inning for the Korean squad. Sure, you'll get it eventually for Nats fan. Just don't get it for Nintendo Switch 2 right now. Oh, ST Ruiz should be in there as a pinch runner for me. We'll keep on Geloff just because we like Zach Geloff. What in the world? They gave Ruiz 76 speed? I know he didn't play much last year, but it's not like the guy suddenly lost his wills or something. All right, let's see. Trey Savage, Ellie De La Cruz, and Judge. Plenty more for Hawk. Acuna Jr. for Hayden. Screwed up your elbow for Nats fan. He's not golfing this weekend. How'd you do that, dude? Was it at work? What is this? What in the world? Looks like we're at La Grassa there on that cutscene. You fell in the shower, dude. I'm sorry. That could have been a whole lot worse, obviously, than what it is. All right, I got bunt cheese. Let me see if I can sneak on here against Mason Miller. Mason too smooth with the glove. Did Tatis just get a big hit? Looks like he did.
Up next for Sacramento, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, that doesn't sound as impressive for sprint speed now. I did see something about that. Yeah, I wasn't sure what all happened with the referee. I saw an update on it from apparently his significant other, and so they weren't going to go into much details, but like prayers were appreciated or something like that type spot. Right. Moncada stepping in. Not sure if I'm ready for showdown, but here we are. Yeah, when you guys follow, the lights flash, and usually there's a timer that goes up for every follower, but today we got to end at 5. So it's a timer-free stream. Here's Ozzy Albies. I need to finish up these uniforms, too. These are looking pretty generic.
Number 1, second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
Those of you that are playing the game, have you made your own custom uniforms, or did you just pop on like a WBC uniform or MLB uni?
Outside, that's the ball.
The Ninja Cat, Jacob, and Eli, welcome in, fellas. Yeah, impatient at bat.
9 outs remaining.
Got antsy. Swung early, and down we go. There's Trace Thompson.
Ball.
Oof. Need that to drop in front of Harper there.
That's the ball.
Chasing in the dirt, not good. See David, Brian, M, Jose, welcome in, fellas. Yeah, Jose, how are you doing today? Have you jumped on the show? If so, what are your thoughts on it? That's hit pretty well. Perfectly, in fact, by Tellez. And it's out into that Astro Gap thing. They're at Minute Maid. Or it used to be Minute Maid. I think they changed the sponsor. I don't know if I'm liking this catcher cam or umpire cam that we're getting the shot of. It's innovative for sure, but definitely unsteady. Haven't yet. Taking a break from video games for Jose. Good for you, dude. Dakin Park now. See you later. Tatis got all of it. And Marteles is one down the line in the WBC. The Dominican team is piling on. Oh, I guess the umpire is saying it was foul. Congratulations. We get another player for the lineup. Didn't I already grab DJ Gregorius? Oh, it was Albies that I got earlier. So let me grab Juan Soto. Juan Soto's going to learn to catch. We'll lead off Magic. Sammy 45. What's up, Sammy? Thanks for following. Let's manage the squad. No experience, no problem. I don't think we have to play defense in this one. I hope not. All right, conquesting will be after finishing showdowns, so that may not make it to stream, but we'll try to win this one at least and get going on the next one. Mason's got a basketball next to his name. Mason, do you think Bam's 83 was ethical hoops, or do you think it was unethical? This time we're facing Skeens.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Let's see. Mr. Mandel just sent the clapping seal for 250 joules on the red platform. Hey, that was nice of you, Noah. AKA Jamie. Very unexpected gift to the red side. I was going to try to steal a base there, and they looked over and my hand was in the cookie jar. Noah, how's the game treating you so far? Oh, thanks for the GG for 10 joules as well. Okay, now we're out of the double play grounder deal. Coach Donnie helping Soto transition to catcher. Exactly. I think that's Buxton out in center, and I didn't want to run into an out, so we'll have second and third. Dude, you're going nuts. Thanks, Jamie. More GGs. 5 sets of GGs for 10 joules. GG, indeed. Here's Moncada stepping in. Hey, Jose, thank you for the rose. Yeah, I think Moncada's going to get us through this moment. Oh, thanks for all the goats as well, Jose. 10 goats coming our way. I might try to sneak on either late night or early morning. But tomorrow there's 2 soccer matches, and we have the pay up wrestling event, Booker T's wrestling event that I'll be streaming to the red side. So I might not get to stream MLB much tomorrow or Sunday. Sunday's got a pretty full slate too. Shoot, I guess we can upgrade first base with Naylor. Needed to see the legend in person. Hey, are we looking better over here? Perfect timing with the home run, says Jose. Aiden says for real. I guess we can go hero time. From gold hero time to diamond hero time. Edge squad. All right, Naylor going to first base. Who's my favorite college team? Probably the Sooners would be my favorite JSN. The tension building as we go through the mini boss battles here. Korea down 3, looking to get their offense rolling against Sanchez. Right now you're watching Johns versus Seton Hall at work. Skoduck, says Roflo. This pregame scene looks ridiculous to me.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Bobby.
Hey, Bobby trying to get us a base runner. Not that way, Bobby. Is this the ballpark in Cuba that I'm in? I think it might be. I'm chasing in the dirt. Didn't get charged for them. Wonder if you get jewels for free. Yeah, I don't really fully know how all the jewels work, if you can earn them as a viewer or what. Oh, it's Puerto Rico. My mistake. I think I knew that and forgot Roflo.
That's a ball.
Sounds right now that you told me. Let's see. Claudia, hand fried. Hector really everybody on the TikTok side. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bad habits. Trying to run cheese and that doesn't work against the CPU, usually. And a weak grounder for me with Moncada. So how's that, Aiden? How's the St. John's versus Seton Hall game going? Oh yeah, Hernandez. That was an awesome moment. I didn't even think about where that was at. I just kind of assumed it was in Miami when he got that walk off.
No, that's low. Ball.
That one may let me sneak on off the glove there. It's Trace Thompson stepping in. Do I play Diamond Dynasty or just grinding offline? This is Diamond Dynasty, but we're playing offline game mode right now. This is Showdown, currently Eagles Prods. May sometimes offer bonus jewels through special promotions. These are free, often subject to expiration. You'll be notified to use them in advance. I don't think they've hit me with any of those jewels because I would definitely go spread them around to other streamers. Yeah, you got the promotion there, Jamie. Hey, what's up, Seahawks Super Bowl champs 2026? Somebody said, who's going to replace Kenneth Walker earlier today on one of the other streams. And I said, I'm going to replace Kenneth. 45-year-old DonyellFreak's just going to get out there and have the really good yards per carry average. It's just going to be really bad after first contact. Yes, thank you for putting that in the chat, and I hope you pin it. Seahawks Super Bowl champs. You tuning in at work, or are you home from work today? Find new things every day. Yeah, that's a pretty cool find, Jamie. Man, that's not going to work for Buxton. I think they have to draft somebody almost because they signed like a mid-tier guy off the Packers squad yesterday. And I don't think they want to use him as the feature back. And then Charbonnet's not going to be back till late in the season, I wouldn't imagine. So they need some options there because they're a run-heavy squad. See, you don't have work until 6 p.m. for Seahawks Super Bowl champs. Yeah, I'm not sure where they'll go for the running back, but I think they will go running back somewhere throughout the draft. They don't have a lot of draft choices because they traded for Rashid Shaheed, and I think we gave up a 4th and a 5th for him. Now, next year, we should be in line to get a lot of compensation picks, but we'll see. Witt Jr. off the wall to get us through that one. So there we go. Jamie saw the funniest post on X. Can't wait for them to blame, or excuse me, can't blame them for passing on the K9 contract. Yeah, same here. I would have really been fine with them throwing the franchise tag on him for this coming year with Charbonnet's injury because they were kind of 1A and 1B in the running game, and now we don't have really a whole lot there. I guess we got to get past Squatch, right? Probably have a bigger upgrade somewhere else, but yeah, maybe Anthony makes more sense. All right. We'll do it that way. Shoot, I don't remember which ones I have now. Let me grab the wake up. But yeah, 45 million for a running back in his second contract. I didn't want him to pay that much for him. As much as I enjoyed watching Walker and always will be happy that they, got the World Series, excuse me, the Super Bowl championship. But yeah, that was too much money, I think, for a running back. I don't think I subbed in that batter I just selected. Hard to take out Trace Thompson, but Trace, you got to go. Trace can come back over here. Yeah, I think just 1 year, right? And then let him walk would have been fine. Maybe they didn't want to do it that way. They haven't really used the transition tags and franchise tags much. under John Schneider, but I thought that was kind of an exception instead of creating a roster hole that they have to address now. And they were pretty well under the cap going into this offseason, too.
The batter, number 7.
See, so you saw the most hated teams from each city. Yeah, those maps are interesting when I see them, Jamie. Was it for all sports, like across the big four, or was it just like NHL or something? Probably should get out Gunnar Henderson here when I can. So far, King of the Greens, it seems fine. Still, I would say it's really hard for me to gauge. I've only played like 3 hours or so. How grindy this year is going to be compared to previous years, but they have a few subtle changes that I'm enjoying so far, and hopefully they'll patch up the stuff that's kind of busted here at launch. You bought the game. You're waiting till the 17th to the 18th for King of the Greens. And slammed PCI on that one, so that won't help. We do have plenty of outs, but these things always stress me out a bit to go through them. We're playing Showdown for anybody tuning in right now. LB's gets the no doubt animation, but I don't know if it's going to stay fair. It won't. Really hate that fake animation on the hooking foul ball. Hey, what's up, Hakadelic? Did you pick up the show this year? We were just talking Seahawk free agency a bit. You got to pick off in your first game for Andrew. Good going, Andrew.
Now batting, left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Nice, Hakadelic. Are you enjoying it so far? I think this year is just another year piled on top of the stack. But if people want to get the game and they enjoy it because they like baseball, you know, more power to them. I enjoy streaming the game and talking sports with you guys. If we're going to act like it's some revolutionary game and they completely redid it, like, okay, you're just blowing smoke up people's rear end on that type of deal. Let's see, Maddie's Pippin. Welcome in, Maddie's. I think they're doing fine in terms of free agency for Seattle. I'm glad they got back Shaheed, because what I had read was Shaheed was no chance whatsoever. So let's do what these reporters know. I can call you Matt. Matt, who's your favorite baseball team? You think they focus on the content? Gameplay is letter D grade to a C grade. Yeah, that's fair. Jays fan. So apparently in the Jays stadium, there's an early game glitch. If you hit a foul ball over the net, it may count as a home run. Matt is one of our Canadian buddies. Right on, Matt. One of my moderators is in the chat, in the red chat. We're multi-streaming today. And he's also Canadian and a Jays fan. Need some base runners here. Hit pretty well by Soto. I was hoping it would hook a little more and get in there. You wanted to get it. You needed the upgrade from 21. Yeah, I think that's cool, Andrew, if you picked it up this year. Because it's been a long time since you had a roster update, and they've done some wrinkles to Road to the Show and some of that stuff. I was sitting with Soto when Soto got a hit in real life. Ooh, almost got myself picked off. The Matt only has MLB 16. You started playing, or you stopped playing the game or buying the game after I got onto it. I started in 19. Get the hook slide in there. Like to stay out of the double play possibilities. If I can. Levon Moinello is my opposing pitcher here. Can't say I'm familiar with Levon. Oh, you did get 22 or 23. Okay, I got you, Matt. Finishing all the moments was hell for Hakadelic. I'm working through the moments, and now on to Showdown. I thought there was another section of moments, but they don't drop till April 2nd, the ones that are locked up there. But yeah, it took a while to get through them. I'm definitely very rusty on the game. Apparently, you can no longer R2 for online play, which I think is a great feature. Or maybe not a feature, but a great addition to the game, or subtraction, or whatever the right term is. Always hated that. I'm trying to start my pinpoint and somebody's hitting R2 and jamming me out. You finished the showdowns. Have you had any pack luck, Hakadon? My packs have been pretty dry so far. I think Roman Anthony's going to get us out of this one here. Can't remember if there's another mini boss or onto the big boss now. Hey, Bengals lover, welcome in. How are you feeling, Bengals lover, about the offseason so far for Cincinnati? Vladimir Guerrero is going to gap one. This looks like it's going to turn into a blowout. And we just get the card we got the hit off of, Diamond Lefty. Took him 4 years to fix the R2. Yeah, R2 never made sense to me. And you're right, took him ages to get that out of there. Guess I'll grab Marte. I don't know if I went down but not out or not. 2-strike count. I don't necessarily wait till 2 strikes to swing. Rarely draw walks against the computer. Gunner's been solid, but I think we'll get Gunner out for the Speedster. Or excuse me, for the switch hitter. Take out the Speedster Ruiz, who's apparently not that fast anymore. All right, final boss. The final countdown, maybe. Toto beat the tag there at home plate. Give him some credit for some new pre and post game intro stuff. Instead of it being too redundant. 27 outs to score 3 runs? Well, that's pretty good. Matt, that's not making sense. So no, I got MLB 16 and not 22 and 23. You just got it in that year. Now, it must be making sense to you, but I'm sorry, dude. I don't know if you have 22 and 23 or if you haven't played since 16. But either way, I'm glad that you're hanging out watching the stream. Who's your favorite Blue Jays player, past and present? Thought it was a nice addition to get Tony Fernandez in the game this year for you guys. (4-0) in the bottom third for the Dominican team, and they're looking to pile on. So top 60 in the Bucks. I tried to get a WWE code to give away. They gave me the game, but the guy didn't reply to me, so I didn't want to press too much. Hopefully he'll come through with the code for NBA 2K when it's release time. Noah, yeah, welcome over to the purple side, Noah. Thanks again for all the jewels over there. There are the Noah links. All right, now I got you, Matt. Started watching the Jays when you were less interested. Yeah, if your team is good, right? Like if you're a Jays fan and the Jays are competing for a title, I think playing the show is more interesting for you as a sports fan. At least that's been my experience over the years on these games. Abner Uribe is just blowing me down right now. Not liking that. His confidence is climbing. Yeah, we'll get one inside out there for Anthony. Gets a potential winning run to the on-deck circle. And showdown. Here's Naylor stepping in. Ooh, perfect shot right off the dome. Yeah, I'm going to get myself thrown out at the plate. Dang it. Was trying to advance just one base and didn't quite work out. Somehow, he's fine. We're not even going to get a medical check here. Canada versus Team USA soon. Do you happen to know who's broadcasting that game, Noah? I'm watching this one over on Fox Sports 2. I'm assuming it's Fox Sports 1, but I don't know that for a fact.
Sacramento, the center fielder, Byron.
Don't know in the USA. Anthony, Nicholas, Oscar, Tony, welcome in everybody. Sean, Mahmood, no, all of you guys that are scrolling. Jump into chat. We get a Buxton no doubter. Question of the stream. People are nicer now, or people used to be nicer. It's on normal Fox. Okay. I can handle that. Been actually watching some movies on Tubi of late too, so Tubi was handy. I know they've had some of the games. Not on this television set, but it's handy in the house. Can Soto send me home through the showdown? Not that way.
Crushed it deep to
103 exit velocity? Boy, that PCI was terrible. Oh, well, I'm not going to complain. We'll get through the first showdown, and then we can get on to the other one. I think that was the WBC showdown. A lot of XP. We'll pick up Gleyber Torres. Some bat skins. We'll also collect all these cats. And we got another standard pack to rip. So let's go see what's in there. I'll start the other showdown. I may not get to finish it before stream wraps up today. The starter one. Starter one might be short. Hey, what's up, Joey Smith? How are you, Joey? Oh, here's my now or lighters. I guess it's later, guys. Let's see how we do. Usually we gotta get 100,000 likes on TikTok to get the packs open, but we won't start that till maybe Wednesday when I have the Nintendo Switch copy. Hey, I got the Athletics Road jersey. Not the Oakland Athletics, not Sacramento, not Vegas, just the Athletics. The starter one only's got 2 stages. All right, I think I can swing that. Joey, I'm doing good. I'll be doing even better if there's a diamond or 2 in these packs. Instead, it's Vidal Brujan. Gross jerseys. PJ Crawford. PJ always plays like a diamond against those A's, too. Korea cannot get the necessary outs. This game looks like it's going to get mercy rolled here. At least they're better than the sack ones, though, says Roflo. I kind of like the Sacramento branded stuff. I know you don't, so I won't talk about it too much when you're here. The Vegas ones, though, I can't handle. At least keep them in California, but it's not going to happen, I don't think. Can't believe Fisher went out, took a picture with number 24 on the back of his green construction jersey, whatever it was, 2 or 3 weeks back. But they are getting some progress on that stadium, unfortunately. Speaking of A's, there's Shaw Mania, and we're down to 2 now laters. Pack luck is probably officially a little below average now, because we, have the odds of 1 in 50 for a diamond. Pretty sure we're over 50 standard diamonds at this stage. Shoot. Well, just got to keep ripping them till something's good in there. Back to single player and showdown. Can't wait for opening day for Joey Smith. All right, so we get our choice here. We got to grab the Tulowitzki card. Grab Pujols. They're certainly loading us up here a bit. Hey, it's all good, Nuckin. Haven't been around much, but you're a baseball enjoyer. We can always talk baseball even if we're not streaming baseball too. There's no rule that says we have to talk NFL if I'm on Madden or something, but hey, you're here now. Even outside of it being Sacramento branded in general, the lettering looks bad on the yellow background. Well, what would we expect from John Fisher, especially when they're doing something temporary? Not that they should, do a half-hearted job because they're trying to sell these things and draw fans to the ballpark, but it just seems so par for the course for the franchise. Unfortunately, doesn't really matter what position these guys play, because you can always just sub them in as long as you don't have to play defense, and I doubt we do in this one. Yeah, like they should have really fully embraced Sacramento for the 3-4 years that they're going to end up there, and also try to sell Sacramento as being a big league city, because I think that was Vivek's idea, was either to snipe him from Fisher or to get his own expansion team. Like they could have pretended they enjoyed being there for a bit. William with the diamond. How's it going, William?
Balls.
Let me hit manage squad. Make sure we got all the best bats in here. I guess we did. Let's use Tulowitzki and Pujols first and foremost. Not too excited about the collection reward players this go, but I'm sure they'll be fine and fun to play with if and when I get there. Vivek, worst owner in the NBA. The stuff that's gone on with his daughter and the Stockton Kings is just like mind-boggling. Angela's World or whatever she called herself as a musical act. So yeah, William, who's your baseball team? Thanks for being there. You just got on 26. You jump in the moments. Is there some tutorials that teach us all the new stuff? I don't think there's much new stuff, honestly. I thought there was a walkthrough thing, Nuckin, and I just disabled it because I felt like I would figure out stuff faster than being walked through by SDS. So with his daughter, she has had romantic interludes with numerous Stockton players, allegedly. Which, I mean, it's whatever. Like, she's into athletes, more power to her. But when she is the general manager of the franchise, that's a huge, mismanagement of power there. You know, you're not supposed to date people that are even a level below you if you're in like, assistant management positions. Imagine being the owner's daughter and putting the moves on somebody. The guy probably feels like his NBA career may be depending upon meeting her romantic interests. Yeah, terrible, terrible stuff. I don't think she's in that position anymore, but she was there for 3 or 4 years. And there's the one guy, she was tied to him. I don't think she was tied to the homicide investigation, but the guy that was playing for the Stockton Kings, and then he and his ex-girlfriend or his girlfriend went and dumped off a body there in Vegas. Vivek's daughter was supposedly romantically tied to that dude prior to all that stuff going on. So yeah, it's just kind of crazy that Vivek gets controlling interest of the Kings, or he's like the lead investor out of that group. He's one of the poor NBA owners. I mean, he's still filthy rich, but compared to his peers, he's not that wealthy. And then he, pops his daughter into that position. Fired George Karl because he wouldn't defend with the 4-1 to cherry pick. I thought it was amazing that they moved on from Coach Brown to get Doug Christie in there too. Yeah, huge conflict of interest, exactly. Big Hammer Beth, what's up, dude? Haven't seen you in ages. How are you, Hammer? Doubling up on the streams. Yes, I thought we should get in as much streams as I can. This weekend I got a lot of sports content to stream to YouTube, so may not get to stream the game a whole lot Saturday and Sunday. How do you get the background like that? Thomas wants to know. Thomas, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. I'm going to show you right now. Let me try to get this in. So if you go into settings, and you can do it here or you can do it somewhere else in the game, but I think it's called hitting depth of field. It's in your camera. So hitting depth of field, you can blur the background, makes it a lot easier changing batter's eyes between the games. Appreciate Fox for nothing, though. Thanks, King, says Hawkadelic. Spoken like a true San Antonio Spurs fan. Well, that'll bring home the run, as ugly as it was. Doing good. Got a new PC. Going to start streaming more for Big Hammer. Good going, Big Hammer. You going to stream a lot of PC games, Hammer? Or are you planning to do console games and just have your PC doing OBS? Hey, what's up, John Smith? How are you, John? I got about 15 minutes left before my in-laws usually like to head out, so we're going to try to finish this one up and then see if there's anything else I can mess around with in the meanwhile. But yeah, I was on a little bit last night for launch night. I was on this morning. I'll try to either get on in the night or the morning to play a little bit more. Ideally, you would do a longer stream and have everybody, you know, come in, lurk, hang out, and knock out, 48 hours. But real life is just kind of conflicting for streaming that way on this particular release. And let me take out Jazz for Lindor. I think Lindor will be okay at second, especially considering that I don't think we have to play any defense. We're on to the final boss. Let's see, full PC, some Rocket League, NBA, and Arc Raiders coming up for Beth. How's Mr. Fransworth doing? Have you guys been in touch with each other? Or is he busy with real life and not gaming too often? Swung right through that one. Yeah, so I'll probably watch Team USA and Team Canada as best I can, at least between TV timeouts for the Golden State game. Yeah, I'm not a Jazz fan. Is Tulowitzki going to be worth the grind, fellas? I think Campanella would have been a more compelling 99, but thing with Campanella is a lot of people probably don't even know who he is, in this day and age. So that may be why they didn't go with Roy. But in real life, play college baseball together, live together, proposed to his girlfriend. Yeah, last time I talked to him, I thought the girlfriend was pretty serious. Can't remember if he said he had popped the question or not at that stage. Probably could look through the chat history, but yeah, that's big news for just the real life changes, right? Found the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Didn't mean to pokey catch twice, but we did. How do you do the moonshot event? Lennon, I didn't think there was a moonshot event. I thought it was a WBC event right now, Lennon. But events are events. You just go into event, you set the lineup that meets the requirements, and you try to score more runs than your opponents, of course. This would be quite the fail here if I can't muster up 2 runs. King Felix holding court at the moment. Well, have fun playing Arc, dude. Thanks for checking in with us. And Big Dumper will get a wall scraper. It's a WBC moonshot event in the Tokyo Dome. Hey, Lyndon, I just got the pertinent information. So it is moonshot. I didn't realize it was moonshot meets WBC. Should you be selling live series players right now? Jay, I have no intention to sell anything except for duplicates this year. But that's me. Really, it's your call how you want to attack the game. But I feel like every year I go about this game and they're making the collections harder and harder. And any of the stuff that you sell with the intention to buy back later, and then you forget about it, they become scarce and very pricey. Live series probably not as likely to go that way, but like last year Shohei, when he dropped in the game, he was the gatekeeper. I don't want to exaggerate the price, but like Shohei was like 200,000 or something, and then he just crept up, and then he was nuts there by summertime. I want to say he was like 500 or 600k. So I think the live series stuff, maybe hang on to it, especially the rare cards. If you have the intention of doing collections, if you just want to have the best available team, certainly you want to sell off stuff you don't care about. I need to get on the Roflo money making circuit. Roflo's got some good stub methods already. All right, let's open this ball in as a habit pack and see if we get our first diamond of the year. Still diamondless, fellas. Well, that looks like a diamond. I don't know if there's any spoiler on the background of the diamond. Sometimes there's a way that when you flip it. But let's hope it's a red diamond. 1 of 1 signature Barry Bonds card. Oh, it's Jay Willie. All right. Hey, I'm an A's fan, so I'll take it. Wilson out of the pack and into my lineup. We also got Yimi Garcia. So there's the first diamond of the year. Jacob Wilson. Hanging on to all my stubs for the time being. Not sure if I'll start working on any collections prior to standard release getting here. All right, let me see. My squad getting a little better, slowly but surely. Roflo, here's his advice for you, Lennon, from the Purple Stream. He says, I'd sell any diamond under 87, play it by ear for any diamonds between 87 and 89, and he would definitely keep any 90 plus diamonds. So there you have it from Roflo. Now, why did they think I want to play with Tovar over Wilson? That Tovar moment was pulling teeth. Don't want to do that, but eventually we won't be hitting that lineup. It's just a little faster at the time being. Let's see. Ethan says sell all live series diamonds below 88, keep any that are higher. So Ethan also kind of agreeing with Roflo's method there. So we're starting to pick up a few more diamonds. We got Gleiber, Wilson, Judge, and Shohei for right now. Shoot, I don't really know what to do for 10 minutes. I went through and did all the moments already. Hawkadelic's also following Roflo's advice. So I don't really want to jump into head-to-head. I guess the next thing I'm going to do is probably Conquest. But we got the WBC stuff finished. We did all the Jolt cards. I haven't looked at the main path. And then no Spotlight available thus far. No twerk in Bama. We're not trying to get banned. It's 7-0 right now. Boy, Korea's just getting destroyed by the Dominican Republic in this WBC. You can see the pain on the face of the Korean manager. Let's see. Cut to him in the dugout there. All right, so collections. Let's see here. Sold J-Rod instantly, but you're keeping Skeens and Willer for Roflo. So Roflo was saying it's a visual glitch that we can go ahead and hit collections, collect all. It won't really collect all 72. And I guess that's it. Like, I don't like that there's not a confirmation thing. Collected, and it just takes the lowest ones. Like, as we can see, Valencia and Rorvidit are not collected. All right, so let me finish this off here. But yeah, you hold down the thing. I don't know if there's an audio that I have too low that I'm not hearing, but which would show you like, oh yeah, you're locked in. Collect some pictures. Share your game with Bama, she says. Bama, are you going to stream? If anybody game shared with you, would you stream it? I don't know if I have these. Oh yeah, we do. All right. Collected the dinosaur roar. Needed that. Bat skins. It's so slow holding down the button on these collections too. Be from my account, says Bama. You're gonna stream to the DonyellFreak stream, the Bama takeover. Okay, got that done. Live series. Obviously, we're not doing live series yet. Flying High. What's up, Flying High? Dude, you're still subscribed? Thanks for staying a subscriber, Flying High. I feel like I haven't seen you for a while, so yeah, very nice of you to still enjoy the content and go out of your way to support. We're back, he says. We got to open a pack for you. All right, the WBC collection. If I collect 25, what does it do? What do I even get? Yeah, the navigating of this isn't too good. Ottavino's not bad, and we'd be closing in on Contreras. All right, this pack is for Flying High here. Did Soto just hit a home run? Because I see the celebration. Must have missed that. Flying High, sorry about Gino and Pete. I really wanted those guys to work out there in Vegas. Hopefully Gino does better with the Jets. Hey, Duffy, man. No way. What's up, Duffy? Let me open a pack for you, too. Deron Bland first in the pack. I need to get some baseball packs, obviously. We got Marvin Harrison Jr. That's a pretty good rookie card. These are a couple years old now, these packs. And Jahmyr Gibbs. So, yeah, we got Marvin. So, am I taking the L by locking this in to get whatever? I think it's worth it to get on Avino. Water under the bridge now. Congratulations. Yeah, thanks, man. It was pretty fun living the whole experience, and it was, nervous time every week, but I'm glad at the result. Seahawk legend, good riddance to Gino. Yeah, I should have apologized to Roflo too, also a Raider guy. I'm looking for you guys to stop me and tell me not to lock in this collection if anybody wants to. But Duffy, how are you, dude? I'm just starting to play Pokemon. Sound like more of a boomer than I already am. Starting to play Pokemon Go again, so definitely going to be shooting you some gifts there. Thought you'd feel better and wake up for Bama. Just got out of the shower, still laying there, waiting to finish getting dressed. All right, we got permission from Roflo, which is all I needed. I'm only kind of half joking, but Roflo is definitely locked into the game right now. Roflo, will you be streaming it at all this weekend? I know you said you don't really want to be associated with giving too much opinion working in the baseball universe, but yeah, it'd be great if we got a Roflo stream. You've been on and off with Pokemon Go. Yeah, the good old Pokemans. Collecting all the Pokemans around here. We got Jim Everett. Don't call him Chris. Rookie is rising star Brandon Allen. That may be a dubious rising star. I think he's the no, he's not the guy that retired already. And then we also got Ricky Jackson last in the pack. Korea finally gets out of that nightmare inning. They're down 7 though for the Korean squad. All right, so we got Ontavino. We're closing in on Contreras, Sanchez, and so on. Pass watch, and at the end is Fernando Tatis. Don't think so. Always a chance you could slip something up you wouldn't want to. Yeah, it would be great just to hang out with Roflo for a bit. But no, I understand. Working, protecting, your reputation comes first. Could always make a burner account and stream off camera, but that's not really fun since you're already affiliated and stuff too. All right, so I'll lock in the rookie collection. Let's go open that pack. Maybe we'll hit a second diamond. If I'm not super tired, I will try to fire it up tonight or maybe in the morning as soon as I wake up. That way we get a little bit more in before I have all the sports obligations to stream and help curate for the creators. Got a WBC Deluxe, and it's our second diamond pack pull. Wish me luck here, guys. It is O'Neal Cruz. Ooh, not bad. If a pro ball job was acquired, there could be the potential down the line. All right, so that's not a bad pull. At least I don't think it is. Duffy, how's the game treating you? I'm assuming you're playing it, Duffy, man, right? Flying high, have you had any pack luck or any of that good stuff, or are you not diving into the game yet? Shoot, my squad. Now I got to figure out where to get O'Neal Cruz. I guess he's got center field, yeah. Okay, there we go. Forgot about him moving from short to center until I got to loading up the lineup. So yeah, Cruz is decent. Do you like having McGuire in there? Not that I'm planning to take this lineup to event or anything yet, but maybe Monday we will. Haven't opened a bunch of packs, only a couple of packs. No diamonds so far for Flying High. Didn't get in on early release. Haven't touched it yet for Duffy. Let me see what other collections are obtainable here, if I have enough for anything. Your boy pulled Mookie Betts in the first hour. It always makes me a little sick when I see those come across. I usually turn off my social feed. Not because I want to be a hater, but it's just like, oh yeah, I'm real happy for you guys pulling all these good cards when I'm pulling nothing but bronze and commons out there. I don't think I have 3 postseason, do I? Oh, I do. Okay, so I guess doing all that Jolt stuff helped out. Let me lock in Don Baylor and these no cells that are there. Veteran only got 3 out of the 5. It looks like you have to have 5 to get anything on that one. And only 3 of the second half heroes. Contributor, we need 10 contributors. We got 5. And I just went completely out of the whole thing. Didn't mean to do that. Jolt. I did all the Jolt moments. We haven't grinded out all these players yet, obviously. There's a Jolt voucher, which will be relevant come April 24th. All right, so I think that pack is all I'm going to get. Oh, maybe enough here on the All-Star ones. Since there are no cells anyways, why not grab it? All right, some 8 of 15 All-Stars. Saving your money right now. You can wait a few days for Duffy Man. Yeah, I don't know about the collections on these jerseys here. May have some of the minor league ones. Got 22 of them. Let me go ahead and lock them in for now. That got me some stubs. Got to get to 30 before we get a standard pack. Only 5 of these, and it's just some stubs there. So let me rip this open. Slender Man, what's up, buddy? And Daniel Barry, how are you guys? Let me open this pack, and then we'll rate out the stream. I need to write down your names, those of you that resubscribe to on the wall. I'll do it here after I send home my in-laws, because it's like an unspoken thing, but they usually leave at 5. I'm sure they don't mind if I'm a couple minutes late, but I try not to take too much advantage of everything. Let's see if we have any of the regular friends that are on the game today. Oh, AP Ballparks is on. Let's rate AP. Looks like he is making a stadium in MLB The Show. So let's see how the stadium creator is looking. Thanks everybody for tuning in. If I'm not too tired, I'll fire it up tonight. If not, I'll aim for the morning prior to getting live for the sports. If you guys are sports watchers, we have some cool sports stuff coming up here. We have in the event schedule on Saturday, so tomorrow, I got 2 MASL games, so indoor soccer. Tacoma versus Baltimore. Probably won't stream the second game because they're going to overlap a bit. But Reality of Wrestling Pay Up, which Booker T's wrestling organization. So if you're a wrestling fan, hopefully you guys will stop in there. And then we have A7FL on Sunday. In addition to that, we have Ohio Valley Wrestling coming our way, which will also be on the YouTube channel for sure. All right, here we go to AP Gaming, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with us.